Well, hello there. Andrew Barrow, Suburban Dope. You already know what it is, man. I'm back. It's been a while. Man, what's been happening? We moved. So I'm out here in this garage, doing my recordings. Don't get more raw than this. And I've been busy being a dad, honestly. Being a dad. We got the new baby, so that's been fun. My 4-year-old, he's 4 now, so that's been a lot of that's a challenge for sure. And now I got a 12-year-old and I got a 10-year-old now, which is still crazy. It's just wild. And this year I was like, okay, I want to come back. I want to do something. I don't just want to come back and just be like, oh, hey, like we're doing this. This is what's going on. Like this page, I'm a stand-up comedian. My stand-up is my life. My life is this is, I got 4 kids. I work. I try to handle my thing. I'm married. That's my life. And this year I decided I wanted to do a half marathon. Yeah. Why? I don't want to do a whole marathon right away. I don't want to do that. I was like, I don't want to do that. So no. So I said, well, why not do a half marathon? I could call myself an athlete. I played soccer for like 7 years. I swam, very good swimmer. Did swim team for 5 years. I did football for 2 years and did baseball for a good minute. I actually enjoyed baseball a lot. I was very good at baseball. Baseball was boring. So I was like, I don't want to do that too much. And soccer I loved, but I didn't want to do the whole soccer thing. And then I did martial arts for 7 years. And that was like my main bread and butter from like 14 to about like 19. And then I moved back to Jersey. I was in school. I went to Bowie State University. I didn't graduate or nothing, so I did zero work when I was there. I wasted my parents' money for sure going to college. But I was kind of like depressed a little bit when I got home. I didn't realize it for a while, and then I gained a lot of weight. I think I was like 235 at my biggest, and I had fainted. I fainted, didn't even realize that I fainted, anything like that of that sort. I was out with some friends and we went to TJ Maxx. I'll never forget this. We went to TJ Maxx and we're in TJ Maxx and we're getting ready to leave. And all of a sudden my ears started ringing. And I'm like, I don't know what that is. Why are my ears ringing like that? And I'm like, okay, I feel light. I felt very lightheaded. And I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go outside. I think I need some air. So I went outside, went to go get some air, and then I was on the ground. And I didn't even know I hit the ground, didn't even realize it. Like, they said I smacked my face on the ground. I did not even notice, nothing. And I woke up, I'm on the ground, and they're like, yo, like, are you good? What happened? What's wrong? And I was completely dehydrated, way dehydrated. I wasn't eating right. I wasn't doing anything right. I was eating whatever, doing whatever, drinking no water at all. And I tell my mom, like, look, Mom, I fainted. I didn't even realize I fainted. And she thought I got in a fight because where I fainted at, where I fell on my face, I felt like right here on my face. So it looked like somebody punched me in the face. But I'm like, no, Mom, nobody punched me in the face. I literally fainted. And she's like, well, you need to go to the doctor. So I go to the doctor. I get checked up. And I'm 20 at this point. I'm young. And the doctor's like, look, you're not drinking any water at all. And I was like, oh, well, whatever. Like, I drink water when I drink. No, he's like, no, you're not drinking any water. And at the way you're going, at the rate you're going, if you gain another 30, 40 pounds, you're going to be completely overweight and you're going to get diabetes. Like, there's a lot of things that could happen with this. You need to check it. You need to check it now. And I was like, whoa, what? And so I was like, well, I need to do something. I used to be a physical person. Like that's just who I was. And now I'm not physical at all. And I'm like, damn. And I didn't know what to do. But I remember the one thing that I started to do was run. And I was like, all right, I'm just going to start running. So I started running. And my homie Zachman, rest in peace to Zachman, He started running with me, and I think I dropped like maybe 25 pounds. And I was like, I'm gonna do the insanity workout. So I tried to do the insanity workout, and I did the whole thing. I did the whole workout. And I'll never forget this, because the first time I did insanity, and I dropped 25 pounds, so I'm down like, I'm like 205 right now. I'm feeling good about myself. And I did the insanity, and halfway through the workout, I stopped the workout and I threw up. And I was like, whoa. And then I got down to like 170 after doing the insanity workout, and I was like, okay, cool. And then before you know it, I'm doing all his different workouts. Now I'm finding his the other one he had at that time was called Asylum. So I did that one, and that one was like more like for athletes. So I'm like doing the ladders and shit like that, and I'm like, oh, this is fun, this is cool, all right. And I started getting back into. I used to rollerblade. I rollerblade heavy. I still rollerblade now. So I got back into rollerblading. I'll never forget this. I got back into rollerblading like, what was it, 2011? Started skating again, getting back into that. And at that point, I was a good like 148, 150. I was out here like 23 to like 27. I was out here, and I was like in good physical shape. I was doing my thing. Like that was like I was doing it. And then I just started getting lazy, and before working, new jobs, whatever, girls, whatever. And I probably put on some more weight, and then I met my wife, and then we got together, and then we got married, and kids and all of that. And my weight started like fluctuating way more. And then last year, I woke up one day and I was like a 215. And I was like, whoa, what is happening? So told myself this year, 2026, found a half marathon, and I was like, I'm gonna do it. So I haven't started yet or anything like that, but it's exciting to get into it and get back into it. And I'm gonna be doing this vlog, and I'm gonna be talking about my whole journey, and it's gonna be interesting because I wanna like show my kids, like, if you put your mind to something, you can achieve it. If you really work at something, you could be great. You could be the best person of yourself on the other side. Like, I want to show my kids you could really do this, and also show myself and just tell myself, like, sometimes, like, as an adult and as a parent, for sure, we get in these funks sometimes, and it's like, I feel like I'm just doing everything wrong, like life is just hitting you, and you don't want to be depressed for your kids because you don't want them to deal with that. They don't need to deal with that. They shouldn't have to. They're children. And you start to lose yourself a little bit, but you don't want to lose yourself. You never want to do that. And like, even like with making these videos and stuff, like I wasn't doing it. I wasn't doing my comedy the way I should be doing it. I wasn't achieving the goals that I told myself I should do. And like, sometimes you gotta like hold yourself accountable. Like, you ain't doing shit right now. Like, you wanted to do these things. You say like, oh, you want your YouTube channel to, get more subscribers. You say you want to get monetized, and, you say you want to do these things and get back out there with your stand up and be able to do more shows and stuff like that. But it's like, life gets in the way, and you can't keep making life the excuse. You know what I'm saying? Like, that can't, like, oh man, well, just life, everything, it's tough, and that can't be the excuse every time. At some point, you got to hold yourself accountable and say, no, this needs to change. I need to change. I need to do this. I need to do this for myself. I need to do this for my family. Like, I need to do this. Like, this is it. So 2026, this is the year that I do it. Like, shoot, I'm trying to like think of like something even to just motivate myself for this whole thing. So I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm scared. I'm scared. Like, I got a little bit of fear in me for these runs, not for the fact like, oh, I haven't ran in like 7, 8 years, 10 years. It's more the fear of like, I'm older now. Like, I'm 37 years old. Last time I ran 5 miles, I was 26 years old. And I was doing that 3 days a week. Like, me and my boy John, what up, John? We would run 5 miles, 5 to 6 miles. We would do it faithfully 3 days a week. And we did that for like 4 months. I haven't done that in years. And now I'm over here like, I'm about to do a marathon. I'm gonna do a half marathon. What? Nigga, I gotta train. Like, the thing is in March. This is the end of March at that, thank God. But I gotta train for this thing. And then here I am picking a fucking marathon, a half marathon, and I wanna start training for that now in January. What? Like, I'm over, like, look, these things are crazy. What I will say is this. I'm not running this for, like, I'm not running this to win. You know what I mean? I don't want to win the race. I'm not racing this person. I'm not racing this person. I'm running for me. I'm running my race. You know what I mean? Like, run your race. That's for life, man. Run your race. Like, we're always worried about the wrong things, or we're worried about what this person's doing or what this person got going on. And sometimes even I can get caught up in that shit. Like, man, like, well, what are they doing? Well, how'd they get that show? And it's like, nigga, you not doing shit. That's how they got that show, because they're out here working. They're putting in work. But why are you worried about what they're doing? You know, worry about you. Run your race. So I guess that's for myself. Like, look, this is the first video of the series. Okay, Suburban Dope runs a marathon. That's what this is. And we're going to see what happens. I'm going to run my race. And you guys are gonna come do it with me. That's what's gonna happen. So strap in. We back. Andrew Barrow, Suburban Dope. Like, comment, subscribe, do all those things, man, for real. And come on this journey with me. Why not? Let's vlog. Let's do this. See ya.